Review for African cakes. Thank goodness for this cake. Muffin Amazing cakes.
No.
$7.
Wow.
But it's quite good. Hi guys, my name is Alina and this is video review for African cakes. I'm in Cape Town now in South Africa and I went to the most fancy and popular bakery stores here in Cape Town and decided to show you what these cakes look like, how they taste and what's price. So let's start our review. And our first cake is from Charlie's Bakery. And here is their box. Here is their name and links to their social media and Muffin Amazing cakes. So let's see if it is true. It's quite famous bakery and there were a lot of people when we got there. And you know, this box is very fancy, very beautiful. So, and here is the cake. I just went to this bakery and said, I need a cake to go. What do you have? And they said they had vanilla cake and this chocolate cake. I said chocolate is good. And they asked me to be about decoration and I asked them to write happy birthday. And they also offered me to make this flowers decoration. I said okay. And what we have, this chocolate cake. Here is ganache or buttercream loya. I'll try it and say exactly. And happy birthday is made with icing, I guess. Yeah, it's icing, it's not chocolate. And here are flowers, and we'll see if they're isolated properly or if they're isolated at all, because you know it can be really very dangerous if you put just flour in the cake. And this is it. Now you should isolate it. And let's see what's the weight of this cake. It's 2 kilos and 300 grams. Okay, and it cost me almost 500 rands. It's about $30, so it's okay, I think. And what can I say about decoration? Leveling is really very nice, but here is, you know, some stripe. They leveled it in another place and then just put here. It's okay. Happy birthday looks nice and flowers, okay. But you know, they made it, you know, in 10 minutes, so it's really very nice, I think. Okay, and let's see how do they isolate flowers. Oh wow, no, they didn't. It's really very bad. It's really very huge mistake because wow, you should isolate flowers before put it into the cake. And also flowers are covered with, you know, special chemicals to prevent insects and so on, and to, you know, make them live longer life for clients. And you should isolate it, and it's really very, very huge mistake and really very sad that this bakery do it. So I will not eat this part where flowers were, you know, just for my safe. Okay, I'm cutting it. So it's quite hard, but I did it. Wow. It was like glued, maybe with chocolate or something. Look at this piece. Okay, let's try. I hope it will be nice. So sponge. Smells nice. It's like chocolate with chocolate, but it's very sweet, but quite nice. But sponge, it's not like fluffy or something. It's like heavy one, but it's quite good. Yeah, I like it. It's like more brownie, not like sponge. Let's try cream. I think it's like chocolate and butter. I'm not such a huge fan of this cream, but it's okay. And it's, I don't like when it's like such a small thin layer of a cream and huge sponge. But you know, this sponge is nice, so I like it. And let's see what it's covering. It's chocolate ganache. I think it's made with chocolate and butter. It's quite nice for smoothing because you can use any decoration, chocolate velour, isomalt, caramel, and it will be nice. And for transporting, it's also very nice. It's you know, very heavy. Okay, in summary, what can I say? I like this cake, really. It's really quite tasty, and decoration was nice, design was nice, but isolation. Yeah, you really need it for flowers. I think I should give them 7 of 10, and this is really very fair. But I like it, and I hope I'll try some other desserts from this bakery, because their recipes are really quite nice. I like it. So my second review will be on this cake. It's small Korean style cake from one of my favorite baker store in Instagram, because their Instagram page is really very beautiful. The cakes so fancy and nice, and I wanted to try it, so I went to their store and just asked them for this bento cake. I didn't order, I just chose it. There were a lot of these bento cakes, and here is the package, and they also gave me a bag, so it was very comfortable to carry it to my home. And here is sticker Sweet Lion Heart, that's their name. And also it said enjoy me at room temperature. I don't know what this means. It was in the fridge, and they kept it in the fridge, of course, so I don't know, should I wait or what should I do? But let's try it, let's see. And it's also covered with ganache. You know, I can touch it, so it's really quite heavy, or maybe it's buttercream. Let's see. And here are some sprinkles and gold, so it looks really, really very nice. And let's see the weight of this cake. It's 500 grams, just half of a kilo, and it cost me 110 rands. It's about $7. It's about $7, so I think it's quite nice price for this small Korean style cake. Maybe you should cut it just in 4 pieces, just for 4 people, or 2 very, very hungry people. I know it's red velvet cake inside. What can we see? Here are 2 sponges. They're not very fluffy, you know, but I hope they're nice. I can try it. They're nice. Here is buttercream, I think, cream or cream cheese, and the same ganache as they used for covering. So it looks really very nice, so let's try it. So let's see, what is this, ganache or something? It's just butter. Maybe they added just a little of chocolate, but I think it's just butter with color. So let's try the cake. I have already tried the sponge, that was nice. I don't know why I use my hands to eat, I have a fork. Sorry. Sponge is nice. I can taste chocolate there, or cocoa. And what about cream? It's just cream cheese. It's like classic recipe. I like it. It's really very delicious. I wouldn't use butter to cover this cake. I think I will use this cream cheese, or cream cheese with butter, or with heavy creams, because, you know, you don't need such, you know, hard covering for such a small cake, because it's not for, you know, transporting for long distance, or for very heavy design with chocolate is a melt or velour or something. So you can use just this cream cheese, and it will be really very nice and very, very tasty. I don't like just butter, you know, why should I eat it in the cake? And in summary, I will give it, you know, I want to give it 10 out of 10, because I really, very like it, but maybe because of this butter, because I'm not such a huge fan of this covering, just butter, so I will give 9, but 9.5, okay? So I will eat it all, just. And last, but I hope not least, this cake from Thank Goodness. So thank goodness for this cake. And here in Cape Town, a lot of people are obsessed with healthy food, gluten-free, sugar-free, and so on. I've never tried vegan cake or sugar-free cake, so it will be my first time. So I ordered it in Thank Goodness food company. It's quite a popular company here. They make cakes for restaurants, cafe, markets. So I ordered this cake. It's carrot and kale cake, and they gave it to me in this box, really very nice box, and very beautiful sticker. So let's open it and see what's there. Wow, it is so big cake. Wow, I thought it was smaller.
That's what she said.
Let's see what is the weight. It's 2 kilos and 340 400 grams, and it cost me 550 rands. It's about $35. So, and it smells really very amazing. And what about decoration? Here are berries, strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, and flowers. So let's see if they're isolated. Of course not. Like previous cake, I don't know, maybe pastry chef here don't know that flowers should be isolated, or maybe here are rules are not so strict. So I don't know, but we have what we have. So let's cut it and see what is inside. It's really very interesting for me because I've never tried this cake. So it's not like a cake with layers of cream and sponge. It's some kind of pie, I will say, with just one layer and icing. But let's try it. I can feel cinnamon and some other herbs. It's really very delicious. I like carrot cakes and carrot pies. It's really very nice. And here is cottage cheese icing. It's quite sour, not very sweet, but it's really very tasty. I like it. I would say it's a nice choice for people who don't eat gluten and sugar, but even for me, I eat sugar and gluten. I like it. If not these flowers, I would say 10 out of 10, but I'll give this cake 8 points. It's really very tasty, and these berries with this shining and sparkling, I think that's good choice. Okay, let's make some small summary. I liked first one, it was really very chocolate, even if this layer of the icing was small, but the sponges were really very chocolate. Unfortunately, flowers weren't isolated. It's quite a huge mistake, like here, but flavor and the taste of this cake was really very nice. And I loved the second cake, red velvet cake. It was very beautiful and very delicious. I ate all the cake, really, it was very nice. And I hope you like this review. Let me know in comments which cake do you like more and how do you like these prices. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next video.